All right, are you Shadamon Mitchell? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will.
Ms. Mitchell, in cause number 24, DCCR 2270, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of property from August 11th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Comerford?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 3-year deferred probation. Looks like y'all agreed to a $500 fine, but there's also almost $4,000 of restitution.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm
But we're okay with it.
inclined to reduce that. I'd much rather the restitution. How old are you?
25.
Okay.
We're okay.
So the restitution would be $3,999.68. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Mitchell is not competent?
There is not.
And is there any reason not to go forward today, since y'all have the restitution amount?
Judge, she doesn't have a criminal.
All right, so Ms. Mitchell, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm sorry, did you just do something? I'm seeing movement. I thought so.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I thought she needed something on your case. All right.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm going to find sufficient evidence. I find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to waive the pre-sentence report. I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for a period of 3 years. I'm going to order a $250 fine, and I'm going to order that you pay restitution in the amount of $3,999.68 and follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you don't have a felony conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation, at the end, the case is actually dismissed. You will never have a felony conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you could be found guilty, so you would be a convicted felon, and you could go to the state jail prison for up to 2 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So $4,000 is a lot of money for anyone, especially someone your age. And so it's very important to me that you start making payments on that immediately, even if it's $20 a month. Some people think, well, I'm going to wait and get my tax refund, or my family's going to help me out in 6 months, and all of a sudden you're at the end of 3 years. And if you haven't paid that restitution, and I find that you could have paid it, you could do everything else right on your probation, and I could still send you to prison. So I want you to make some payment every single month. It'll add up over that time. All right? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. Also, do not ever show up in court with your midriff showing again. I don't need to see your belly button in court.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay? You're in felony court. Dress appropriately. That's important. It's time to kind of grow up. You're on a felony probation. You need to do things in an adult way, and dressing like that is not an adult way to show up to court. Okay? You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you to her desk. She's right over there. Watch for her to call your name, and then she'll go over your paperwork with you. Okay? Good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Comerford.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Judge, we are winding down on this. We got an offer since our last court date.
Okay.
It has $80,000 in restitution. So what we're asking the court is give us a little bit more time to vet that, the proof of services for that, and see if that's something that we could come up with up front to help resolve the case. I did find, I looked and couldn't find them. I did find though the proof of services for that 80,000, so we need to go through it. He has
Okay.
not seen it. That was added in discovery at a later date than when he came to my office the first time.
Okay. Any issues?
No, if you recall, when we first came in here, we were still waiting for.
Right.
Because the cleanup was still.
Right, and so y'all have got everything's
Finally got
here,
that.
you've got it all?
Everything's here.
Okay.
The offer's been sent, we should be.
Perfect.
Done today.
So we'll do one more reset, and Mr. Rucker, make sure you go in, visit with Mr. Galmore, go over all of that discovery so that we can figure out an announcement at your next court date, which direction your case is going to take, okay? All right,
Judge.
thank you.
And just like that, the judge shifts from compassion to business. Watch now. This is where every word starts to matter.
All right, his bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at $100,000. He did call, say he was having issues. If he gets here late, then I'll obviously recall that bond forfeiture.
And Judge, like I
You've got
said,
Karis oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
he did call this morning. When I tried to call him back to his house number, he was already gone, so I'm assuming he is trying to.
Maybe on his way. Okay, thank you. And then you've got Karis Antoine, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, ma'am, Judge.
Are we? Okay. You're Karis Antoine? And this is cause number 24 DCCR 1878. It looked like I did sign an order back in May for CPS records.
We did, Judge, and we contacted them this past week asking for an update. They hadn't gotten back with us yet.
Okay.
I even had Mr. Hoppower call because he's used to dealing with them.
Right.
And he did that for me at the end of the week, and they hadn't replied yet.
All right, we'll reset that just another 30 days. If you'll make a sticky note for us, we'll try to contact them as well and see if we can, sometimes that helps to get things moved
So
along.
reiterate what said, I spoke to them by email, Stephanie.
Okay.
But we still haven't received those records.
And she didn't give any update on when we
She
could
didn't give me
expect
an
them?
update, But it was Friday.
Okay.
I got contact.
She's usually pretty responsive.
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Antoine, stay in touch with Mr. Lewis. He'll let you know once he gets that information so you can go in and go over it with him. And then we'll try to get an announcement, hopefully if we get that before the next court date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And off the record,
Good morning, Mr. Rojas.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Are you Carnell Beard?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He would, Your Honor.
Are we going on count one? Oh, no?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Everything.
okay, let me, all right, and he'll waive the formal reading of the indictment.
Here we are.
Mr. Beard, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of collision involving serious bodily injury from September 28th of 2024. Your indictment also alleges that you were previously convicted of attempted murder, second-degree felony, August 30th of 1999, and after that was final, you were convicted of possession of a controlled substance, a first-degree felony. Well,
Judge, I'm
do we
looking
just
at
need
the
to go on one, or
Let's
is
just
that?
go on one because I'm looking at the dates and they do overlap, so it would not make them
It
habitual.
wouldn't, so it makes it a second-degree felony.
Your Honor.
So what that means, sir, is that the punishment range in your case would be enhanced to that of a second-degree felony, which is between 2 to 20. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you plead to that charge?
Yes.
And is that prior offense true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you enter your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal.
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year deferred adjudicated probation. There would be a $1,000 fine and there would be restitution ordered as determined between now and when we come back for pre-sentence, through a pre-sentence report. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country?
D.O. This is where courtroom strategy becomes a high-stakes gamble. Rejecting a plea deal is every defendant's legal right, but it can come with enormous risk if the case goes to trial. The judge is making sure the decision is fully informed before moving forward. If you were facing these odds, would you accept the deal, or take your chances with a jury? Share your thoughts below.
or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Beard is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty and true freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you, your case. We'll also get that restitution amount determined, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. When you're on your way out of the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation, and she's at that desk right there. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.